Hi there, I'm Art Eggers. I'm going to be your online instructor for EGG131, the first semester technical physics class. Welcome to the class. This class will be run entirely online, incorporating the lecture material in the CSN Canvas environment and the lab portion as well, with some lab simulations. The physics course, if you haven't ever had a physics course, is a very math intensive course. You need to have some pretty good math skills before you can successfully complete this course. If it's been a while, I suggest that you bone up on the fundamentals of algebra and the introductory concepts of trigonometry, because you're going to need both of those to understand what's going on when we start dealing with especially the motion problems and the problems involving vectors. If you've never had vectors before, you're going to get an introduction to vectors and why you need to understand the trigonometric principles. The course being very math intensive, one of the things that you are going to need and that you need to understand is the scientific calculator. Being able to properly enter the information into the scientific calculator and use each of the functions is essential. If you don't know the correct order or procedures for entering information into the scientific calculator, you will of course come up with an error and the incorrect answer. So that's very important for the course. The first semester course in physics is designed to take you all the way up to those things that are traditionally the electronics related things, or the electrical properties related things. So we're going to move through things like the introductory concepts, making measurements. You typically have to make measurements on different types of objects and determine things like the area and the volume of the object itself, because from those you're able to calculate other things like the density and other properties. As we progress through, you'll start looking at not only measurements that deal with distances, but you'll start applying those relationships to speed and acceleration and force and energy and work and the progression that moves logically through that point. As we start moving through motion in one dimension, then we move to motion in two dimensions and start understanding projectile relationships. We're going to look at collisions, what goes on during a collision, simple collisions. Understanding and calculating how we do work and how force and work and energy are all tied together. And then as we progress, we're going to look at some introductory fluid dynamics, what happens with the movement of fluids, and then into sound waves and the different types of waves that are propagated by sound, and looking at those different models. We're also going to get an introduction to heat or thermodynamics, and understand properties like why the heat does or doesn't flow through the materials in your wall. So you can see that there is quite a bit of information, quite a bit of math associated with the course in the online environment. Each learning module will take you through those introductory concepts. You'll get lots of practice working problems, taking some assessments, quizzes, and exams to help you gain knowledge and some experience and confidence in those applications. So I look forward to working with you over the next 16 weeks in the technical physics course. There's information online in the course how to get a hold of me if you have a problem, and I can help you through the environment. If you've got yourself a study buddy, that's probably going to help as well. So good luck with the course, and look forward to working with you over the next few weeks. Take care. Oh, time for a refill.